Okay, here we are in the brand new 2025 Tiguan. This is a Comfortline R-Line Black Edition. New key fob, similar to the Atlases and the ID4. You've got the volume knob now down here, which is really nice. Engine start stop, and the e-brake is there. This also will double for the drive modes, as well as the couple other things that pops up. New screen. This is similar to what the Crossports, or not the Crossport, but the ID4 has, the GTI and the Golf R. And new screen here. New shift lever. You can see how that works. Steering wheel, basically the same as the previous years in the R-Line. Perforated edges. The steering wheel button, and then the light switch. Really straightforward. All it's got is just the mode. Did it sense my hand when it came up? It kind of lit up a little bit more. There's a little pocket underneath there. Lock and unlock, new door handles, and thankfully not the ID4 window switches. All of your controls for the headlights, the blinkers, and the windshield wipers are going to be located here now. This has not been PDI'd yet, so we're still in transport mode, but we'll see how much information we can get off. This screen is controlled by these buttons here. You have different views. I am literally testing this out for the first time as well. This is brand new for me, brand new for everybody. We have not even test driven this car yet, but you can see, you can get a bit of information out of here. Over here, we've got a nice big screen. That's your home button there. These are all tiles that you can customize. And hold on that one, click, and you can change that to something like climate control. Change that one to something like driving data. Done. So they're all customizable. Climate control's on. These are the steering angle. Touch base on that. I saw something briefly in here about that. Telephone, radio, vehicle, app connect, parking. Should pull up the backup camera. No 360 camera on this one. You need to go to the Highline for that. But we got a nice good size camera there, and we got the wide angle view again. Really quick controls here. Settings, you got the exit warning system, maneuver brake and rear traffic. Again, it's not PDI'd yet, so we'll get back to that. Sound, IDA, climate control, set up my VW. Some interesting ones here. Off-road. Look at this, steering angle. You can actually see, as I move the steering wheel, it actually tells us what our angle is at. We got hill descent control. You can turn the ECS system on and off from here. That's really cool, and you can see what driving mode you're in. Additional displays, let's see what we got in there. Oh, look at that. You got all your temperatures. You can swipe over here. Oh, they can all be. That's really cool. And settings, restore off-road display on home screen. Okay. Very interesting. Can you swipe around on this at all? No. So we go back up here. Let's see. Now we have the experience. This is new. This is new for all of our Volkswagens. So this is the first to have this. And I was kind of like thinking, you know, I thought the might be tied in with the ambient lighting. Ambient lighting is currently controlled by atmosphere. So here, this is similar to our other cars where you can control what colors you like and fine tune it. It's too light in here, but you won't see the lights lighting up everywhere. You have your moods, but it seems as though if we go into experience, this changes several different factors. So if I click on lounge and see what it does there, so we can see what our ambient lighting is. We can see the volume actually goes to quieter. The instrument cluster, no change, no change. Joy. The volume gets louder. You get a nice pink. It also changes the colors on there as well. Nature, volume is normal. Energetic. Oh, look at that. The instrument cluster also changes to sport. The volume gets louder. Instrument cluster is reduced. So just to quickly show you the changes. So here's joy, no change. Lounge, no change. Nature, no change. But then when I go to energetic, changes to sport instrument cluster. I think that's where we're already on it. Minimal changes to a more simplified menu there. And then you have me. And here you can change from standard, reduced, and sport. Let's see what. Okay. So standard, reduced, sport, and no change. So you can customize exactly how you want it. You can change your volume to louder, quieter, louder, instrument cluster, sport. Yeah, very cool. And then you can change your to custom. So yeah, it'll tie in with your ambient lighting. It'll change the instrument cluster, and just overall the change in the mood. I thought this would change the as well, but maybe not. No, it doesn't dial or anything like that. And this takes us back to our home screen. In the sound options, got some basic settings there. This doesn't have the Harman Kardon sound system. And yeah, so just kind of reduced here. You can change kind of what shows up in the middle. I'm just using these controls here. And then all your travel assist and all those controls are located there. You've got a new setup here. Swipe for the sunroof. Swipe it back like that. Vents, straightforward. Down here, you get your wireless charger. Nice and holds it tight there. USB. Then here, this is really good trick. You can pull this out, quite a bit more room. It's 12 volt in there. And then you have that there. Actually, this is better than I. Quite a bit of storage in that console now. And they brought it over from the GTI, the Golf family. One of my favorite features is the sliding armrest. Glove box. This has been updated. No more little piece there. There's always a CD player, but that went away in 2021. Let's see if we can get the ambient lighting on. Again, I think it might be too bright. Just go brightness. Max it all out. It's too dark. Too light in here. Be able to see it. But that's just a quick run through of the new 2025 Tiguan Comfortline R-Line Black Edition. This is Michael at Volkswagen Victoria. I'll post another update when we have a Highline. Do a proper walk around, show everything there. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.